other people scrambling to get a copy of this book. Brian Martin is with us now. Brian, what is the problem with Potty Time with Elmo?
We actually have the book, and of course we all with small children recognize this little guy right here. This little red friend is Elmo, of course. He's the latest, Sesame Street character. This is Elmo's latest book. It's obviously called Potty Time with Elmo. You push the buttons. Yeah, really neat. He likes to talk to everybody, but he does say some phrases, though, that toddlers probably shouldn't be hearing.
Let's try and use the potty.
Kids know who he is, and they know these sounds. But in some copies of this toilet training book, it's this one button that has parents asking what happened. Here's what Elmo is supposed to say.
Let's try and use the potty.
But several books came with this sound instead.
Who wants to die?
Elmo laughs, ha ha ha, and then he says, "Who wants to die?"
Oh, okay. I would probably edit that part out.
Bob Hayden says his daughter Alyssa loves everything Sesame Street.
She knows Elmo and Big Bird, all those guys. I don't think she ever heard them say, Elmo is coming to kill you on Sesame Street or anything like that.
I hope it becomes a footnote in history and not something that's commonly done.
The Wendell family knows all about Elmo.
Elmo. Hi, Elmo.
Joel is a social worker who works with children. He heard about the book when it came out, and it raised a few eyebrows. Just another reason, he says, to keep an eye on what your children are getting into.
This is the role of the parents where it comes in. Obviously, you need to screen everything in this day and age with media, all types of media, before your children have access to it.
A sad day, these parents say, when even Sesame Street has a potty mouth.
Now, the book's publisher does not know how many of these books were defective, but says that the sound, in fact, was recorded correctly. It says some of the books might have a defective sound because of a compression in the digital audio file, if you can follow that. Now, this book apparently is pretty hard to come by, you guys. It's we had a hard time finding it tonight at any of the bookstores in town. You can find, though, the defective copies on eBay already, of course. We found one that was selling for $30 and it still had like 3 days to go. So
Kind of a collector's item.
Collector's item at this point, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Okay.